So this is exactly why we need E3. This is exactly why I loved E3 and why I'm really missing E3 right about now. Because yesterday Sony had their state of play. Well, yesterday as of this recording, so June 4th, as you can see, they had their state of play. And let me just say, off the bat, I guess that wasn't for me, right? I guess that state of play was not for me. Because of all the games that they showed, only only three games I got actually a little excited for. Because what games were not already out there, we already knew about, like Delta and those kind of games. Then these other ones, for me, remember this is my personal opinion, for me, these other games did not really move the needle. Now, some of them is like a wait and see, right? A kind of wait and see vibes. Because, for example, Pragmata from Capcom, that's a wait and see. I can't really just jump in and judge and say it's gonna be amazing based on what I saw, right? Rome is a Dead Man, again, wait and see. You had Sea of Remnants, and let me tell you, when I saw that video, I thought, what is this? Sea of Thieves? Sea of Thieves get an expansion on PlayStation. Then I realized it's a whole different game, right? So those are wait and see. But my goodness, with this state of play, and now, like I said, this is why I miss E3, and this is why something like E3 is desperately needed. Because I'm telling you, if there was still an E3 as it was back in the day, Sony would not have brought out this garbage. Because they know for a fact that they're gonna be measured against their rivals, measured against the others in the space. Not only the console holders, but you're going to be measured against EA when they have their showcase, Ubisoft and their showcase, Konami and their showcase. You're going to be measured against all the showcases. And so you want to make sure that you basically win E3. And so you're going to put your best foot forward to ensure that you got a good bump from E3. But now that E3 is dead and buried, I mean, Sony was one of them who started the burial of E3. Now it's gone. They are bringing out these lazy so-called showcases or state of play or press con, whatever you want to call it. These lazy things coming out now. Hardly any heart in these things. No heart. I am so happy that Microsoft chose to remain on the path that they were always on as it relates to E3 and having a proper showcase. Full on proper showcase. None of this some of them might be pre-recorded, but still, you used to have live audiences and you hear the audience reaction, that kind of vibe, right? That is what is desperately missing. When it was there, persons were all, oh, E3 is not good and this and that. Now it's gone. Now we're missing it, right? They say you never miss the water until the well runs dry. So you could tell where this something like E3 is needed, because Summer Games Fest is not it. IGN and the Summer Games thing, not it. Jeff Keighley and whatever he has is not it. It is so chopped up. It is so all over the place. Back in the day with E3, that was a weekend. Somebody hitting Sunday morning, somebody hitting Sunday night. It was a set time for the showcases. And so that was like Christmas for us gamers. We're ready. See what's coming up in the next year, 2 years, whatever. We're ready for this thing. Somewhere along the line, something went wrong somewhere. ESAB, whomever else, something went wrong somewhere, and E3 is dead. But man, the state of play yesterday was just not that good for me. Like I said, most of the games I saw, already heard about them, and then others, not too hype. No, like I said, I have 3 games I enjoyed really seeing. So here they are. So it's not in any particular order. Well, not true. Because one, for me, is better than the others. So my top 3 games from the state of play that I really want to get my hands on, of course, Mortal Kombat Legacy. And let me tell you, from the time I heard the sound design, the sound effects from the old MK, man, I was back in my childhood days, right? From the time we hear Toasty and you see the head come up, like, that's the real MK we've been longing for. Well, that's what we grew up loving, that part, that MK. And so I want to go back, even just for the sound alone. I want to go back, turn up my surround sound to the max, and just run some MK. some trilogy, some ultimate, whatever it might be, just run them. Because remember back in the day, when you're there ready, round one, fight, and you run up, you sprint up, and just you hit the combo, bow, 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 bow. You just hit the combo just coming out, just ripping out the combos, right? It is a whole different experience than some of what we have today with all of the different defensive stuff, the power, the fancy moves, the extra moves. You know, you have to get your different bars. You have a million bars on the screen one time. Back in the day, it was just okay. Me, you, one life bar each. Let's go. And so, kind of want back that. Can't really miss the craziness of what MK was back in the day. I don't know what happened with MK1. That's not released, but something went wrong there, so we need to come back. But I'm hyped for that one for sure. And the second on my list is the Marvel Token Fighting Souls, if I'm pronouncing that right at all. Now, just the mere fact that Arc Systems Works is behind this, that is what gave me some real good vibes about it. Because I really thoroughly enjoyed Dragon Ball Fighters. I'm still a casual fighting game fan. Casual. Back in the day, I wasn't more into it, but you know, you get older, you got less persons to ramp with it online, but I don't really like the random thing. Friends, yeah. So I've become a casual fighting game person now, but man, the art design, the art style and that, the fluidity and that, to see Spidey, right? Remember me and Marvel was in Capcom back in the day, to see how they're moving, to see Doc Doom, you know Arc Systems Work is famous for these kind of things. You press some buttons and you see beautiful things happening. Beautiful things just happening on the screen. And so I'm really excited for that one in particular, because I know with Arc behind it, it's going to be a solid game. Blaze, Blue, all those things, they know what they're doing when it comes on the fighting space. They know what they're doing, right? So really excited for that one, just for the art style alone, just to see the fluidity of the movement, just to see, you know, for a second, the Japanese inspiration also. For a second there, I thought it was Gundam, right? But then when they panned out, it was Iron Man. I was like excited, like, Gundam? What's happening here? But it wasn't Gundam, it was Iron Man. But nonetheless, I'm really excited to see that. I'm going to get it. I'm going to play it on a casual level, but, you know, I ain't going to rank and that kind of stuff, right? I ain't got time for that. And of course, the most hype that I have is for Neo 3. Man, I'm so excited for that one, because you know I'm a Soulsborne fanatic. Love Soulsborne. I've always said that those are the only games today I would buy day one. From when FromSoft drops something, day one. Not Night Rain. I don't know what's going on there. But when they drop something, day one, I'm there. So I've platinumed almost all the Soulsborne games. Well, Neo, I platinum 1, platinum Neo 2. So you know I'm excited to platinum Neo 3. I've already platinumed Bloodborne, platinum Elden Ring. I platinum, well, I'm one trophy away from Sekiro, from platinum in Sekiro. But yeah, those are my jam. I like those kind of games, right? Hack and slash, Soulsborne, I love those kind of games, honestly. And so when it's a Neo 3, I'm like, yeah, man, I'm ready for this one. Bring it. Just bring it. I know they have two different fighting styles. They have the samurai, the ninja. Let me see. And then the demo is out. You know, I already downloaded that demo a long time. And so, if you want to see what I do with the demo, like and subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to upload my little preview of the demo for Neo 3. But needless to say, I'm very excited, very hyped for Neo 3. Love Soulsborne, love the Neo franchise, love Team Ninja in general. Yo, how do they do it though? Like, what's happening? Why is it the Japanese are just killing the American, the West? It's basically, the East is killing the West in terms of games and those kind of things. Like Neo 3, Neo 2, Neo 1, Rise of the Ronin, Wolong. Like, these people are producing. And you're telling me some other Western studios, American studios, you can't even give me one game in 5, 6, 7 years? Right? You got FromSoft just knocking them out there. You know, they had Fires of Rubicon came out, Elden Ring, Night Rain. Before that, you had others. You had, like, these people are Capcom on a tier right now. Capcom just dropping stuff. But Naughty Dog and some of the other Sony first party studios, what happening there? Some of the other larger ones, what's happening there? Like, come on, man, get the act together, right? So that's my little rant about what happened yesterday with the state of play. Not the best. If I'm to rate that, I would give it maybe a 4 out of 10. Right, a 4 out of 10 because I got 3 games I'm excited about, one more than others. So I'll give it a 4 out of 10. But man, I do miss E3 because Sony would have been on the P's and Q's and they would have make sure to bring their best game, bring their A game, so to speak, right? So that's just my view on that. Alright, thanks for watching.